What's up everyone, it's your girl Brian Shanae, and today I'll be doing a book review for After the Rain by Nnedi Okorafor. So please stay tuned. And I am back, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. So like I said previously, I'll be doing a book review for After the Rain by Nnedi Okorafor. I had given this a 2 out of 5 stars as my rating goes. It was a great book, but there's some things that I wish could have been more executed. But first off, After the Rain, this is a graphic novel, which is a graphic novel adaptation of On the Road by Nnedi Okorafor. And with this, they have the illustrations by David Brom, which he is a wonderful and fantastic artist. Like, the graphics and everything in this book was phenomenal. I would give that a 5 out of 5 stars, hands down, because it was that good. I loved the graphics, just how he executed them. It was just amazing. I loved it. But the reason why I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars is because I feel like there was something missing in this book. Now, this book follows a girl named Chimana, who is a cop in Chicago, and she goes to visit her grandmother and her aunt in Nigeria, which they live in a small village. So one night, as she is there at her aunt and her grandmother's house, it's raining. Just to let you know, it's raining, and she hears somebody knock on the door, and she opens the door and she sees this boy, and his brain is showing, and she touches him, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, let me help you. You need help." And next thing you know, he just disappears. Now, her aunt and her grandmother said you shouldn't have opened the door, what have you, but she didn't understand why or how come she shouldn't open the door. And then she starts having these visions or these hallucinations, or she just starts seeing things that other people aren't seeing, but people know what she is going through, but they don't tell her. Even throughout the village, they notice that something's going on with her, that's something really strange, but they, like I said before, they know what's going on with her, but they don't say anything. Even her aunt and her grandmother know what's happening to Chiama, but they do not tell her exactly what is happening. They want her to pretty much find out for herself. So she goes through all these hallucinations. She starts seeing things, visualizing things. She sees lizards. There's a whole bunch of things that's happening, and then she ends up remembering that she had killed someone with her own hands. And so I think that something brought about I would like to say the concept of the book itself. And so Chioma, I keep saying that, Chioma is her name. Her aunt and her grandmother starts telling her about the culture in Nigeria, and there are certain stories that happen in Nigeria. And I feel like the concept of this book is dealing with knowing your culture and accepting, where you come from. She is a Nigerian American, but she mostly prefers herself as American, but she is Nigerian as well. And I know with her grandmother and her aunt, pretty much they want her to accept the fact that she is also Nigerian. And the reason why she did not know what was happening to her is because she did not, I would say, acknowledge or grasp her heritage and her culture as, from Nigeria. She pretty much consumed most of American cultures. The American culture. And so with that, like I said, the concept was great, but I think it wasn't executed. And the way I say it wasn't executed is because during pretty much closer to the end of the book, you have all these bubbles of her describing what's happening. Then you have the narrator describing what also is happening. And then for some reason, I'm like, the graphic pretty much tells you what's happening. We don't need to see all these, bubbles popping up of what's happening. Chioma pretty much saying, "This is what's happening to me. They're doing this, they're doing that. I see this, I see that." And I'm like, well, the graphics is telling me, it's already showing me this. Why is this also a thing, where it has the bubbles popping up all over the place of what's happening, when the graphics, which like I said, David Brom did an amazing job. He pretty much executed that, of where you don't need words to see what is happening. You can really see for yourself with the graphics what is happening. I felt they did that. I felt like with the bubbles and everything of pretty much describing what is happening, it was a little bit of overkill. That's pretty much only it. I wish, like I said, also with the story, I wish there was a little bit more about the story. This was pretty much a fast read for me. I read it in 30 minutes. And like I said, I like the cover is beautiful. It's captivating. Even when you take the dust jacket off, look at the end pages. It's gorgeous. And then, like you said, here's the lizards that I brought up. So yeah, so the book is beautiful. But like I said, towards the very end of the book itself, there's a lot of chatter going on when the visuals, the graphics is showing you for itself what's going on. And I felt like that sort of annoyed me a little bit. But that is the reason why I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. But for the illustrations alone and the graphics, I definitely would give that a 5 out of 5 stars because David Bram is amazing at what he does. He's a great artist. But the story itself was just not for me. But who knows, maybe I should read On the Road by Nnedi Okorafor, and just to see, you know, since this is an adaptation, maybe I'll get a little bit more what I need from that besides this graphic novel. But that is my review. Like I said, a 2 out of 5 stars for After the Rain by Nnedi Okorafor. If you enjoyed my review, please, or this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya!